What what from the NASA side of the house, and specifically with Hampton Roads, is there anything that you all have internally that have identified that, man, I wish that outside of the gates, Hampton Roads would do this? Yeah, is it a workforce development thing, or working with the colleges and universities that we need to start teaching more classes in X, Y, or Z? You know,
Sure. Thanks for bringing that up. We have another program called Tech Transfer University, T2U. And that is simply, we ask universities to do capstone projects or similar projects with their students that are based on a NASA tech. So they might do a lean startup methodology application around a NASA patent. And we'd like to know which ones they're looking at so we can show our impact, as well as we want to hear what they have to say in case we decide to use it. We don't have any, anything the students produce, NASA doesn't own that. But I'm actually working with William and Mary right now. Going to be visiting them tomorrow to kick off a T2U project. So that is something we really would like to see more about, is conversations happening around NASA, its technologies, and how NASA benefits the country.
Yeah, I mean, because it's really interesting to me, and when you look at how much, as you said, how much military, how much government funding is in this area to make us almost recession proof. And with that, there is so much technology. And yet at the same time, when you talk to the business owners, the biggest struggle that they have is finding that tech talent to hire within Hampton Roads to keep everybody here. Yeah, to me, it seems like there's a disconnect between the talent that we have, the talent that we need to continue to produce in order to make everything work together. So that's really cool to hear about that program, because I had never heard of that before. So I hope that we can continue to teach at the college and university level the skills that are needed. And not even from an accreditation standpoint, even if it's just a certificate program or just the general skills. I mean, gosh, the amount of engineering and tech that needs to be taught to keep up with the demand is huge.
Although NASA's not recognized for medical technologies, we've done a lot. And when COVID, you asked about how it affected NASA when COVID hit. One of the things people did was they made some inventions that could be used to help people breathe better and treat COVID and things like that. Of course, those came back around through our strict review that would say, is this something that could become a viable business? We recently had a type of oxygen delivery system, and I won't get into particulars, that could replace or be an alternative to the plastic probes that go up patients' noses. Kind of a non-contact approach to that with the same efficiency. And we worked it with Mayo Clinic, and they're still doing testing on it. But if there is someone out there that is interested in that sort of product, developing that into a product, please send them my way. j.midgett@nasa.gov. And I'll put my email out there.
Awesome.
So I convinced them to get a provisional patent, which is a temporary 1-year placeholder on that, so that I could try to market it, because I think it could benefit people. True, there are lots of other masks out there, but each use case is its own particular use case. And I think that even though it's doing the same job as existing things, someone may find benefit from doing it a different way, the way that we've done it.
Someone who's been directly involved within the startup community for almost a decade, I want to talk to you about a serious pain point: spending a ton of time trying to understand the business landscape in the 757. That's time that should be focused on growing the business. At StartWheel, we're here to help you by compiling all of the news you need to know about in one place. Now there's no need to search multiple websites. Just head to startwheel.org and see for yourself. That's startwheel.org.